Hello and welcome to Psychology 209. My name is Chris Boydis and I am your instructor. If you have already watched a welcome video, I apologize. This is the second version of a welcome video, and I needed to redo this because some of the dates were incorrect, and I am very sorry for that. So let me get started by just giving you a quick walk around of our classroom. So this video will just give you the orientation to our classroom. I'll make another video to go over the syllabus, and then a third video just to go over some of the nitty-gritty of our class. So right now I am in our classroom. Course Home will always get you to the home page, which will look like this. On the home page, I always keep my contact information. I do suggest that you save me as a contact. You can text or call me 7 days a week. I am quick to respond to texting. Calls, I may not always be able to call you. Sometimes I am in meetings or have other things going on, so I may not be able to physically call you, but I generally text pretty quickly. I do ask that you email me if your question is kind of long. It's easier for me to email a response to you if it's sort of essay length. So, content will be the meat and potatoes of our course. And let me just show you that real quick. With the content, I have each chapter divided by the chapter, and this will help you a whole lot, especially because this semester is shortened. We only have 7 weeks, so this will help you a whole lot. It will show you exactly what you need to do for each chapter. For example, for chapter 1, if you just click on chapter 1, it has everything that needs to happen. Now, I do not know, and you might notice this right off the bat, why it's saying things are overdue, and I am working on fixing that. It will not impact you guys at all, because if you look here, it has the start date of today and the end date. So when it has that it's overdue, I have a tech ticket in right now to find out why that's showing up. So just disregard that for right now. I will get that hopefully fixed ASAP, but that will not impact you. But the point is, if you go to chapter 1, it has all the things you need to do, and the things that have the due dates are the things that you will be doing that are graded. And then if you go on to chapter 2, it is the same thing. There are things that are due with each chapter. And I will go over specifically the difference between the video lecture quizzes and the chapter quizzes if you haven't had me before. If you've had me before, you already know what these things are, and it's the same as what we've done before. Discussions. There are discussions in this class, and I have the discussions loaded up. Now, the ones that you can see are the ones that are open. There are several different discussions that will be opening as the semester goes on, but you can go ahead and get started on the ones that are open. A lot of times with the discussions, you need to post something first, and then you will be able to see other students' posts. For discussions, you need to post at least 2 posts. So the first one will be your original thought, and then the second one will be a response to somebody else. And that is sort of like our class participation. So the minimum, the bare minimum would be 2. I encourage you to do more than that. There's a lot of interesting thoughts that can come out. And of course, this is a safe space. I ask that we are polite and cooperative. And really, I've never had any problems, you know, in 15 years with anyone being inappropriate. So I probably don't even need to say that. And I don't mean to, well, it goes without saying. I'm sure everyone will be fine with the discussions. The Dropbox is where you will find your assignments. There are only 2 assignments that are required. The first one is a parent interview project, and that is due on the 28th, which is right around the corner. Although no worries, there is no research for that one. That is a very kind of easy, and a lot of students say they enjoy that project. So you'll just be interviewing some parents, and there's some things that, I mean, specifically you need to ask them about. So be sure you read the directions. But that project is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The second one, the marriage interviews, you do need need to do some research, and that one is due not until the 11th, February 11th. So there's 2 projects that you need to do, and then there is an extra credit also that you can find in the Dropbox. And then the quizzes, if you go to the quiz tab, you can see the quizzes. Now, the quizzes are all listed here, and I apologize, they're out of order right now. I'm going to try to get them into a nice, pretty order, and I'll be working on that over the next 24 hours or so. So hopefully by the time you start going in here, you'll see them in a nice order, because I like to have things ordered for you. But right now, I know that they don't look so nice. So one way to get to quizzes would be to hit the quiz tab. The other way would be, of course, just to go into content. And it makes a lot of sense to me to go into content, because if you go in this way, you're going to catch everything that I want you to see. Because a lot of these things are videos or lectures that I'd like you to just read through. And then if you do all that, you'll hit everything that I want you to read. So that is the gist of our navigation bar, which is what this thing up here is called, and how you get to everything that you need to do. I will be posting news, and I do try to update you if I hear things are going on at Hack, or if I know that something is down or something's going on. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, grades. I'm sorry, I didn't mention grades. Please check out your grades. With discussions, I grade discussions after their due date. So I give you until the due date to do your discussions, and then I will grade them. So please don't worry if you don't see your grades for the discussions until after the due date. I don't think there's anything else that I need to tell you about this. So that is a basic orientation to our classroom. Let me know if you have any questions about this, and I will post other videos about other aspects of our course.